You're the best that I found. I still want you by my side. I still want you by my side. I still want you by my side. I want you to stay.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Robert DeLesso, and I'm the host of Rob's Inner Circle. Thank you for tuning in to Bobby's Short Shorts YouTube channel. Like usual, we got another exciting guest tonight. And before we go anywhere, I have a couple of announcements to make. First and foremost, I have to give a big shout out to my lovely friend and producer, Miss Jenny DuHaime, who makes this all happen. Thank you for being there, Jen. It's fun working with you. And if this show is as good as it is, it's all because of you. Thank you very much. And I also wanted to make an announcement in the likes of guys. For all of you Daily Struggles fans, the moment has come. Tomorrow, episode 3 is coming out. Yes, finally it's coming out. And once again, the lovely and talented Patty Saragosa is going to be again in the episode with myself, and we have a cameo appearance on behalf of Mr. Claudio Silvio Capri, who's going to be doing that for the first time. And he did a great job with that. And let's not forget our voice master, Mr. Art Leduc, who's going to be narrating once again. So, guys, you're in for a real treat. It's going to be a barn burner. Catch it tomorrow on Facebook and on the Bobby Short Shorts YouTube channel. Speaking of which, we invite you guys to come onto our channel to watch our productions. You want to click on our productions. You want to watch at least 2 minutes, right? You want to give us a thumbs up. You want to comment. You want to share. And you come and subscribe to the channel. And, of course, you want to click on the notification bell so that you can get notifications every time we have a new production. You guys will be the first to know, right? So you guys want to do that. Great. So, guys, it's time for the weekly ritual. Slip into your pajamas. Pour that nice glass of wine. You want to kick your feet up on the edge of that table. You'll want to lay back, relax, and let us carry the load. It's showtime. Let's get it on. All right. Tonight's guest, while she holds a master's degree in international project management in ESCP, European School of Management in Paris. She has 12 years of experience in marketing and communication. She also loves public speaking. She's a trilingual artist presenter in the field of culture, and she is a professional trilingual storyteller, having majored in traditional Chinese storytelling, right? She's the first person to have accomplished this. She is also the founder of Jingju Quebec. She has created the organization that promotes traditional Chinese arts, especially the Beijing Opera. Her mission is to bring more people to appreciate the Beijing Opera and other Chinese traditional cultures and to unite Chinese and Western cultures. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, please help us welcome Miss Aurore Liang. Aurora, welcome to Rob's Inner Circle.
Hello, Robert.
Hi.
Thank you.
Thanks for being on.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for inviting me. I'm so excited today to come with you.
Well, fantastic. So we have a great show, and you have a lot of exciting things to tell us. We don't want to waste any time. So, Aurora, let's get it on.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're the founder of Jingju Quebec. What does Jingju mean?
Oh, Robert, I realize definitely you are a very smart guy.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, really asked a good question. Jingju is a very complicated stuff.
Okay.
For example, there's are two words, Jing and Ju. And what this means, Jing, Beijing. Of course, Beijing, the capital of China. And Ju means theater. So Jingju, a lot of people translate like Beijing Opera, but actually it's more like a theater than anything else. And you know what? It's not the people in Beijing who give this name. It's the people in Shanghai, because in the 18th, the group moved to Shanghai to give the show. And in the newspaper, we don't know how to call this new form art, okay? So some people just say, oh, it's the theater come from Beijing. Let's just call Jingju. So you see, it's very funny. The name of nowadays the national art in China with the name of Beijing inside, the name is given by the people in Shanghai. So excellent question.
Excellent. So tell us, Aurore, what is it that made you want to start this project exactly?
Why I want to start this project? Oh, how many days you will give me to answer this question?
Oh my God, we finished at 9, but we can extend a little bit more. But this is in 2020, right? So let's try to get it in before the end of December. Go on, I'm listening.
Okay, excellent. So this is a very nice question, but before I want to share you a small video that I found, and maybe when you finish to see this video, you will say, "Oh, Aurora, let me to join with you for Jingju Quebec."
Okay, so we're going to be watching the video that Aurora prepared for us. So people stand by and watch by and enjoy.
Jingju.
Jingju, or Beijing Opera, is an ancient performance art with a history of 200 years. Jingju has 4 kinds of roles, according to different identities and personalities. The lyrics of Jingju are performed by singing or rhythmic speaking, accompanied by dozens of musical instruments. Now, Jingju still enchants many Chinese people and foreigners with his unique charm.
Jingju.
Wow, what a beautiful presentation, Aurora. Wow.
I hope you like it.
I love it. You know what? You were telling me off air that at what is it, 10 years of work
Yes.
for
we
1
say-
minute?
Yes, definitely.
Okay. Can you-
Normally we say 10 years of walks for just 1 minute on the stage.
Okay, and those 10 years, what is it that you will have learned? Is it, what? Tell us what you have learned in those 10 years to do that 1 minute.
Okay, you see in the video, we heard that the artist has to sing, right?
Oh,
So this is the number one. We have to sing the song. And the number two is we have also to give the dialogue.
Oh,
Okay.
wow, okay.
And different personality, different role. This is a theater, so we have different role. So different role have different way to speak. And the third, I think you probably remember that they give also the martial arts, the dance. Yeah.
Okay.
I still remember that the first time, because I'm very interested to learn a little Beijing opera. The first time, it took me around 2 minutes, sing the song and give the dance. It took me almost 1 year to handle it. So, and it was just so, but this learning process helped me to really appreciate the Beijing opera, or we can just call Jingju. By the way, do you know Jingju is also considered like a heritage of UNESCO?
Very nice, very nice.
Yeah.
Talk to us a little bit about China itself. You were telling me that there are 56 different ethnicities, and there's a dialect for each one of those ethnicities. But the main language is Mandarin, right?
Yeah, the only official language is just the Mandarin.
Okay. And now, just for the viewers out there, what I learned, and this is pretty fascinating, is that Chinese, unlike any other language, we all have an alphabet, but Chinese is a lot different. Them, it's symbols. And in the Chinese language, we got 20,000 symbols. And by the time a person hits adulthood, that person will know 5,000 of those 20,000 symbols. Is that right, Aurore?
Yeah, probably, or 5,001.
Okay, so you know 5,001, right?
No, me, I'm so smart, so I know 5,002.
Amazing. Hey, Aurora, listen. It is presumable that since you're the director of a musical group, your singing must be fantastic.
Yeah, but you know that I want to sing something now, or maybe later, and we will talk a little more about the Beijing Opera, and at the end we will finish our show in high. And we can keep also our public until the end because I prepare the gift for them. What do you think about that idea?
Wow, that's fantastic. That's great. You are such guys. Aurora was behind the scenes, and I'm telling you, she was measuring everything. Camera here, measuring the sound. She is such a perfectionist, and I take it that that's exactly the way she is when she's giving her classes in the Chinese opera, right?
Yeah, and for the Chinese opera, everything is very specific. And now if you want, I can show you a little the difference for different role. Like just I talk about, for example, for the man, a woman and a girl, we can sing and speak with a different way. Okay, and after that, as today. Robert, I'm your guest, right?
Uh-huh.
So,
what are you up to?
Yes, so you will accept my special request to be my, today my teacher, they are not here. So I can be my first time in my life to be Beijing Opera teacher. What do you think? To be my student?
Yeah, I guess. But you know what? Okay, can I set some boundaries? I mean, I'm no good at being a contortionist. I can't bend halfway backwards. It's like I'm not very flexible anymore. I used to be when I was younger. But I hope you're not going to ask me to do some yoga moves.
That's why, Robert, you really need me to help you to discover your high potential.
Yeah. for pain, right? Hypertensive for pain. Hey, okay,
And
Aurora. Yeah, if you know what, can you spare me just a few more minutes?
okay, I will give some demonstration. Like
Okay.
I said, to compare a little the woman with maturity and a young girl, and then after that you can have a better idea what it could be, and then we will do the exercise together. Okay?
I guess. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So, Aurora, yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
So I will just start from a young girl. Okay? And I say the thing is almost very important. The number one element. Okay? So I will just sing a small song and you will see.
You want me to sing?
Of course.
You gotta be kidding.
For you for
Aurora,
all years.
I can't sing for beans.
No, I just sing the song and then we do some exercises that I prepared just for you.
Okay, so you're gonna sing
Yeah, I sing the song for the moment.
for the moment. Okay.
Relax. Yes. 噔哩个啷，咯哩个哩个啷，噔哩个啷，咯哩个哩个啷。清早起来，什么金丝招？梳一个油头，什么花儿香？Okay.
I hope you didn't expect me to repeat what you said.
And now we will see a woman with maturity, a woman elegant. Okay. It will change another style.
Oh.
看待爱望在掌中我一水
Wow. Okay. Yeah, there is a good variation between the two.
Yeah, you see the difference? Very dynamic for the girl
Yes.
and elegant for the woman. And in a dialogue, it could be one, I want to say, I'm very happy. Okay?
Yeah.
For the girl, me, I'm very happy. And now for the woman, me, I am very happy.
Okay. Yeah, there is a big difference.
And now it's your turn.
My turn for what?
Follow me, okay?
Oh my God. Okay.
We will do the girl version.
The girl. Okay.
So the dynamic one. As I feel that you are a very dynamic guy, we will just do something according to your personality.
Yeah, but I have my limits, right?
Are you ready?
No, but I'll do it anyway.
Okay, do you watch it?
Okay.
I'm sure you don't want to take a
Oh my
wine.
God. I'm on the spot here. Okay. Okay. So, what am I supposed to
Let's
do?
go.
Okay. Boogie.
Okay. Me.
Oh my God. You want me to do that?
Sure.
Me.
Excellent. Let's continue. My name is Robert.
You want me to use that same voice? Okay. My name is Roberta. Oh my God.
My name is Roberta.
My name is Roberta.
Yeah.
I am the host.
Today.
Oh boy. Today.
Yeah, good, good, good. To
Okay.
think that your voice comes from the head, okay? That's why we call it the head voice. I have a high potential.
I have a high potential.
Yes, you see my finger, okay? I will do it again. Your voice is not bad. It's why I add the adjective now.
And you think by the end of this, I can sing some old style rock and roll and hit high notes? No?
Anyway, you do better than that.
Oh, geez. Okay. I'm on. Okay.
Yeah.
It's getting fun.
I have a high potential.
I have a high potential.
Your finger.
Higher?
Yeah. Point. High potential.
Oh, okay. You want me to point with my finger. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I have a very high potential
To be a great artist of Beijing Opera.
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 Yeah, good job.
Oh my God. Oh my God. The things I got to do. Okay.
Excellent. I
Okay.
saw your public, your friends, your family, everybody will be.
Oh my God. Hey, you know what, Aurora? Nobody has ever made me do this. You know, the things that women make me do is unreal. It's because it's you that I did this, right? Okay. You're such a sweetheart.
You see, you need me to go out of your comfort zone and discover that you have really a lot of potential.
Okay, so do I sign up with you when we hang up? And I really want to sing in a rock band. You think I can do it? You're convincing me here. Eh? You know, it's probably possible now, right?
And you know what? Honestly, Beijing Opera at the beginning, they are invited. This from art is the man who had the idea. It was always men
Okay.
who play woman and the man, and the women were not really allowed to go to the stage. So normally, if a man really want to play woman, it's really possible. And they have a lot of power in their lands, and so they can have a really very nice voice if they can find the good method to do it. So if you want, really contact me, keep in touch.
Yeah, I think I will be staying
You
in touch.
don't know.
I feel so good inside. I actually did something I don't usually do. And you got me out of my comfort zone. You're absolutely right. Hey, listen, Aurora, I wanted to ask you, are there actually any other organizations such as yours that offers, who promote Chinese traditional arts?
This is also a very good question. Honestly, I say yes.
Really? Okay.
No.
No.
Yes and no. It's
Okay.
very Chinese answer.
So both answers are right.
Yes.
Okay.
It depends. Depends what. This is the thing. If we say, okay, is there any other Chinese traditional arts, especially like opera, so with multi-sampled art, okay, I see that at least in Quebec, in Montreal, we are the only group who can do that. By the way, we are also the only group in Quebec that every time when we give the big show, okay, we have always some artists, Chinese and non-Chinese, who shared the stage to play the same piece on together, you see, and we are the only group can do that. And why I say no, because the other people feel it's not so easy to train the people who has just cannot really speak Chinese. It's always a little complicated. Of course, we cannot really as an artist can speak a pretty good English and a pretty good handle in his own arts and a pretty good in promotion in the way that people can find them. So this is too much, but I think the wish is here. I see that a lot of musicians and artists who do Chinese traditional arts, we are very proud about what we do, and we really want the other communities, the other Quebecers can know better what we do.
Okay. And Jingju Quebec also offers some classes, right? Can you elaborate on that as well?
Yeah, absolutely. And at the beginning, before I started class, there is a long process. We have to see if the people, if the Quebecer will appreciate this form of art, okay? Mm-hmm. So this is the most important thing, because a lot of people, they think, okay, Beijing Opera, even in China, a lot of people are not sure, especially for the young people, are not so interested about it because it's complicated to appreciate. And how no Chinese people will appreciate. So something changed when I give my first show, that I feel, it could be different. It's a question about how to make the presentation about or us. And if we can communicate well, and if the people can know the story that behind about our thing, I think a lot of people will like it. And the second, I remember that when I give a meeting or a seminar, I see a lot of people they like it. I will check if I have something that I can. For example, I can see. For example, there's one thing I remember. This is so cool. If I can do something to let you see. There's a picture I want to show you. If you want, you can just make it. You see it?
Okay, and where is this in China, in Peking, or is that Beijing?
Excellent question. This is the Museum of Fine Arts in Montreal.
Oh, geez, okay.
Yeah, you see, this is one of our teacher, artists, and you see the people, they sit there, and we do it during the day of the museum. And the people, they we close the whole street in order that the people can come. So when I see that a lot of people are so open-minded and they want to know better, for most of them, it's the first time they see it, the Beijing Opera. Okay. So I feel very touched, So I decide, okay, if I do something, I really want the people not to feel that, because they cannot speak Chinese and they cannot appreciate it. So I send up the class.
So tell me, Aurora, what is the public's general response to what you're doing? And also, I'm going to ask you to elaborate. It's understood that you also give your courses in Mandarin, French, and English at the same time. You interpret, and of course, anybody can sign up, right?
Yes, absolutely. Because we have idea is if we want the people can stay together, cannot feel that we have a problem of, the language. We should just have a kind of a simultaneous interpreter, and then we can really play together. So this is a video that I want to share to you,
Sure.
and you will see if the people they like it or not.
Okay, by all means, go ahead.
谢吧，他把我刚才的快递吃完，我饭了，我放了。
So I try to play with the people together to engage together in the show.
Okay. So, okay, well, we're going to watch the video. Hang on.
你来什么地方？说一个人头什么方向？脸上画的是什么花纹？不停的念句，为什么花红？
Elle s'amuse à se rougir les lèvres à la peur d'un béton.
So we got to see that. Okay, I asked you how is the public reacting and who is signing up, and I see that not only Chinese people sign up; it's everybody. There's French, English, there's Chinese as well. Okay, and I noticed, was that a chanson réponse, as we say in French?
It's a little like that, definitely.
Okay.
You see, Robert, you are a very smart guy.
I have my sources. I'm inspired.
Yeah, and you can also see that there's a lot of similars with the people in the different country.
Okay.
Sometimes we focus on the difference, but never forget we can have the same things, even the same, probably a similar way to express our art. So that's why I feel it's so important that I want to one day, set up a nice piece with the artist where in this artist can reflect the people in Quebec. What it means the people in Quebec, it's not just Italian like you, not just Chinese like me, and they have a Quebec native people, and we have German and India. We have the people coming from different continents, and the art is so great that we can get together all these people and the art.
Okay. Tell me, I'm just going to throw one at you right here. What do the Chinese and Italian have in common?
We like food.
Ah, there you go. And you were telling me something about ancient civilization. You named Egypt, India, China, and ancient Babylon that doesn't exist anymore. But we were saying that Chinese food is so good and delicious, and you were referring to the fact that, well, you've been around for 5,000 years. After a while, you do get to perfect it, right?
Yes, I feel that, for example, we have also a lot of Indian restaurant, okay?
Okay.
And normally, when a country has a long history and they have time to develop all kind of thing, whatever architecture, what arts, you see China have 5,000 years.
That's right.
Yeah, to develop. So for our arts, okay, for Beijing Opera is pretty new. It's just 200 years. But for this Chinese opera, it's developed since, because he's the youngest one. So when he's born, he know how to draw the strands from different arts to form his one, okay? And by the way, in the world, we have 3 different kind of oldest theater. One is in Egypt, another is in India, and the third one is in China. But unfortunately, 2 first doesn't very active for the moment now, and now is just Chinese opera is still active on the stage, and Beijing Opera coming from this one. So that's why, I sometimes feel why I want to start the project of Jingju Quebec, because I'm an immigrant, right? As immigrant, I feel that I'm so proud to be Chinese, but I want to also bring something with my own identity, the excellence to the country where I decided to live, okay? And if we say Canada has 200 years history, and what? If I can bring the excellence, some excellence from China with 5,000 years, if I do this kind of thing, Robert, you do this kind of thing. For example, you organize or opportunity to can share, and some Egypt, some French guy, everybody bring the best, even a small stuff, to the country where we decided to live together. Where country, the Canada, well, the best of the world. Everybody will be happy because we get together the best of the worldwide. Right?
Exactly. I wanted to ask you, the food that we have here, the Chinese food that we have here, is it the same food that you have in China?
It depends which restaurant you go.
Okay.
If you,
Yeah, I like going to Chinese buffet. You got frog legs, and you got egg rolls, and you got salad, and you got pasta. You got steak. Is that pretty Chinese? That's why I'm telling you, Italian and Chinese have something in common. There you go.
of course, egg roll I discovered here in Montreal, and a lot of people think that the people, the Chinese people, they really like, sweet or a lot of oil stuff. And for the Chinese people, we call this is just localization. Because in China, we don't eat like the same thing, and we try to make happy the local people. But sometimes in the buffet, some dish is similar, like the duck is pretty good, the rice, and sometimes the soup is not bad. it is good. But some really like salad. It's not the way that we prepare the salad. Anyway, my mom never prepared like that. And for some soup, and I feel some is good, some is not bad. But if you really want to try a real Chinese food, you know what is the best way, the easy way?
How?
Call me.
Well, you know what? We got a date. I'm going to call you. I'm going to try Chinese food. It's not what we have in the buffet. This is like real Chinese food, right? But before I go eat over, I'm going to have to practice with the chopsticks.
Mm-hmm.
Do you eat with chopsticks, Aurora?
Okay, this is another good question. You know why?
To your health.
Yeah. Cheese.
Salud.
Salute. Because in China, if you eat like the students in canteen, okay, normally we will just use a spoon to eat.
Okay.
Because the chopsticks is too slow. But of course, at home, we will try to use the chopsticks. And my father always say that, you see, the Western guy, they have to use two hands to eat, and just one.
Hey, Aurora, I could just imagine, okay? I used to be a bus driver for a living, and I used to go around my trip for an hour. I would come back, and I would have 5 minutes to go to the bathroom and to have supper. So I can imagine having a bowl of rice with chopsticks, and I have to do my other departure like in 2 minutes.
Yeah.
At that point, I'd say, sorry, chopsticks. I would just go with my hands and sorry, you know, I don't have time. I got 2 minutes. I got to go, you know.
With your hands, like Indian people.
Oh, I guess so. Well, look, that was my job, right? Back then, I had 5 minutes. Go to the bathroom, then come out, eat, and go do another trip. Hey, listen, Aurora, you know what? When is it that I'm going to go have Chinese food with you? Because right now, there are millions of people watching and listening to this. And everybody's going to take a note, because you know what's going to happen? I'm probably going to come back on the show. I'm actually going to come back on the show. I went to see Aurora, and I went for supper, and I had some Chinese food. And I'm anticipating what I'm going to say, right? I'm going to say something like this. Oh my God, it was so delicious. I want to go back. So when's the date? We set a date for this Chinese food extravaganza?
Of course, I'm always available with you.
Well, your date is mine. Oh my God. Hey, tell me, so we were saying anybody can sign up for your classes, right? So when are your next classes?
Okay, for our next class is next week.
Oh.
And, you know, I recognize that this in Quebec, a lot of people have no idea what is Beijing Opera. So if the people really want to have a look what is look like a Beijing Opera and how it can work, they can just come to for a free trial to see if they feel comfortable, if they are interested in it. And after that, normally the size of the class is very limited. You know, sing the song and sing Beijing Opera is similar, but it's much more complex. So in our class, the size of the class, just 3 people, we can start the class. And the price is very friendly. It's just $15. Because we want you, my dear friends, to have a look what it means national art in China, what it means excellency in China, and maybe help you also like Robert helped them today to go out of the comfort zone, and we can discover that China and Chinese art is not so complicated to understand if you can have a good guide. Okay, and the class normally maximum is just 5 to 6 people, because for the moment for the moment and also in the future. And also the sample of Beijing Opera is always excellence. Okay, if there's no excellence, there's no Beijing Opera. The people sometimes I feel, I just say that the first song that I sing and dance took me 2 minutes, but the video that you see, I think probably you recognize that some part I didn't sing the good notes, but in the end, it's not so important. For example, for me, it's not so important that each note I can sing correctly. The important thing, like my mom always told me, that when you sing a song, make you happier, it's great. If you feel that you can make a progress according to yourself, it's great. And to be artists is a question of the passion. And sometimes we have a lot of talents, but one reason or another, we don't have immediately the public. And we're not artists. We can always be artists with ourselves, make our life beautiful, do something that even no public, but if we like it, we just do it. So,
okay. So tell me, Aurora, I signed up for your class. What can I expect? I mean, I know there's a quality way of teaching. There's 3 students, 3 or 5 maximum. Usually there are 3 students, like you say, which is the best. You get the full potential of what is being taught. That's fantastic. What can I expect? What am I going to start to learn right away?
Okay. First of all, whatever which kind of role you want to learn. If you are a man, you want to learn woman. When you are a man, you want to just play man. We always come from the vocal variety how to warm up your voice. Okay. For example, for the girl, for the woman, we will learn how to. Do you want I show you a little like how we warm up for Beijing Opera?
Okay.
Okay. Watch out. And are you prepared for your ear? It could be a little higher.
Hang on.
Yeah, maybe move a little, just a little, okay?
Okay. I'm holding on to my glass. I just don't want it to break. Wow.
So this is the thing, like opera.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers.
Mm-hmm. Just like opera, especially we see in the past, we don't have the mic, and the artists, they have to really do the projection to make the people can hear even at the last line, right? So for Beijing Opera is also the same thing that and for this kind of exercise, and of course we have E, R, U, different one. Open the mouth, so close the mouth. So this is the first part the teacher will teach you. So for our class, we really start from the beginning to help you to develop a good basis, and then we will show you during 12 class, so 1 hour for every week, one song. The song sometimes 2 minutes or 3 minutes. It depends, and of course 1 hour on the class. You have to do a lot of hours at home to practice.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Okay,
this is the most important.
Aurora, what is the highest note, the highest frequency you can hit?
Oh my God. I don't know. I never tried. I just...
What if I put a spider right next to you? How loud would you scream?
Something probably like what I did just a moment.
Can you scream any louder than that? It's a big spider. It's a tarantula. Oh, ouch. Oh my God. So you're afraid of spiders, huh? Another one. Wow. Aurora. Oh my God. Okay. Do you think you can have not tonight? Because with the practice I did with you before, I'll never be able to do it. But one day you think, well, when I'm going to be over at your place for supper, maybe you can teach me how to scream like that. And one day I can sing in a rock band and replace one of these lead singers in a rock band, right?
Yeah,
Like-
and if we sing anywhere, normally a lot of people can really hear me. And today I just work in the oratory in the very early in the morning, and I do a little rehearsal, and I see, just at the street level, and I saw the people on the hill, and they look at me. Oh my God! I never thought that my voice can really project so far.
So one thing's for sure, I will never argue with you. Aurora, tell me what are your what's the future? What are the projects coming up for you?
Okay, if everything is possible, I have that we can have more artists of Beijing Opera in
Okay.
Quebec. Like I just said, the people could come Africa, original Africa, Europe, Asia, whatever is the people in Quebec. And we can play a good, nice piece play, very famous traditional Chinese one. And all these people, we can make also the tour in the world. And we can say to the world, look at us, we are Beijing Opera, and we are a team who can have a good quality performance. We are a group from Montreal, from Quebec, from Canada.
Very good, very good. Aurora. Okay, we're just about to close off the show over here. Do you have anything to add, something that we haven't touched on? Maybe, I don't know, some last minute things before we sign off?
Yes, of course. So I want to say that China has a lot of things to offer to the people. Whatever for the Beijing Opera, or normally the Chinese traditional story that I give in French and in English. And we are a group that we want to be a kind of a cultural bridge between China, excellency, and with the rest of the world. And today, to finish the show, so I prepare a small show to you, just a small one.
Excellent.
Okay. And the role is a young lady, and she comes to the garden, and she's so happy, and she's seeing all kinds of flowers, and she want to sing her happiness to you. Okay? 星星早，早星星幸福，而来在凤凰亭。这一年四季十二月，听我调调，十月花明。
I didn't understand the thing you said, but it's certainly beautiful. Very good. Good stuff. Aurora, you know what? This is all the time we have. Unfortunately, wow, it has been such a beautiful evening. Thank you so much for coming. Okay. And we got something going together. What is it again? We have something special coming up.
Yeah, I'm waiting for you. Invite me to go to a Chinese restaurant.
Okay, so we got a date. Okay, so that's one thing. So Aurora, once again, thank you very much for tuning in. And if people want to take your class, you have a website.
Of course, it's Jingju Quebec, like what I just wrote here. You can see. You can just tap www.jingjuquebec.com or just go to Facebook and you write down Jingju Quebec and you will see everything what we do.
Okay, we'll be putting the links on the description, but just once again, there, can you repeat it slowly? Spell it out so that our audience can hear.
Okay, you see my name, Aurore Liang, you see?
Yes, that's right.
And after is Jingju Quebec.
That's right.
You can just go to Facebook and write down Jingju Quebec, or just go to Google and
Okay.
write down Jingju Quebec, and you will connect me.
Awesome. So Aurore, thank you very much. Okay.
My pleasure.
And thank you to everybody who has tuned in. We're going to be doing our closing comments. Aurora, don't go anywhere. Stay right there. I'm going to be closing the show. I'll be coming right back to you, okay?
Excellent.
Thank you.
I'm always available for you.
All right. Awesome. So, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. We had Aurore Liang, the director of Jingju Quebec. Such a beautiful evening. We had a nice slide presentation. We had some pictures. We had the video as well. We have something new going on in our platform over here. I'm grateful we have this, and this is for your benefit. So to each and every one of you who tuned in, I thank you. I thank you very much. And next week, let us not miss our Rob's Inner Circle once again. We'll have another great show. We have Mr. Terrence Bowman, an established Canadian actor with 30 years experience. He's been around. He's done a lot of good stuff. And he is also a teacher at the Montreal School of Performing Arts. So you guys don't want to miss that show either next week. That's next Monday, August 10th, right here at 8 o'clock once again. And a reminder, guys, tune in tomorrow. There's going to be the release of episode 3 of Daily Struggles with Claudio Silvio Capri making his cameo appearance. And we also have Art Leduc again as the narrator. The beautiful Patty Saragosa will be starring opposite me once again in the show. It's going to be a barn burner. You do not want to miss that for the world. Guys, come and subscribe to our channel. Come and watch our productions. You want to like, you want to share, comment, always appreciated. And once you subscribe, hit the notification bell. And that's it for tonight, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in. And until next week. Ciao.
You're the best that I found.